car market is always expanding, and no matter your preferred brand, they are sure to have a new model rolling out soon. Despite the global health situation, there are some real beauties coming out this year. These are the best new cars coming in 2021. 2022 Chevrolet Corvette Z06. The new mid-engine Corvette, which was launched this year and took the Car of the Year award on Popular Mechanics, will likely earn another round of awards when the Z06 arrives later this year. The car will deliver more than 600 horsepower, include wider tires and bigger brakes, and will come out with increased chassis strength and a better tuned suspension. This variant is intended for a lower income market. It was built from the standpoint that you can have world-class design and engineering, which delivers thrilling, perfectly balanced performance without the price tag associated with Lamborghinis, Ferraris, and McLarens. The engine placement is new because the Z06 benefits from modernized sensors from monitoring vehicle dynamics, smoother power delivery thanks to the engine geometry improvements, better cooling courtesy of improved airflow, and greater downforce as a result of increased aerodynamics. The Z06 is expected to remain under $100,000 after expectations were for a price tag of $150,000 due to the challenging construction required. In the world of supercars, especially mid-engine supercars, it could be considered a great deal. 2021 Volkswagen ID4. Built from the ground up as an electric vehicle, the 2021 ID4 is the first US-bound Volkswagen. Volkswagen's first US market EV, the e-Golf, was a Golf hatchback with an electric motor and batteries instead of a gas engine. It was therefore not built for best EV performance. VW says the ID4 is optimized from the beginning for the best range, efficiency, and interior space possible. Marketed as an SUV, the ID4 is smaller than VW's Tiguan small SUV. It is a whole 1.9 inches lower and 4.6 inches shorter than the Tiguan. Its wheelbase, however, is only about an inch shorter than the Tiguan's. There is more space for passengers with the wheels pushed farther apart. It has nearly the same passenger accommodations as the Tiguan. It will initially be available with a single electric motor mounted driving the rear wheels from the rear axle. The motor produces 201 horsepower and 228 pounds-feet of torque. According to VW, it is capable of propelling the ID4 from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 7.8 seconds. 2021 Ford Bronco. The legendary Ford Bronco returns with cool retro styling, innovative features, and impressive off-road capabilities as can be expected from this vehicle. It returns minus the V8 option, but it comes with an optional manual transmission and many details we have grown used to in older models. This stunning vehicle is simple but loaded with technology, such as an available 12-inch touchscreen and an off-road performance app. The cabin contains durable waterproof surfaces that offer protection when the doors and the soft or hardtop roofs are removed. Its convertible nature pits Ford's most rugged SUV against the popular Jeep Wrangler. With a good quality drivetrain and chassis, the 2021 Bronco has a great chance to challenge the Jeep for the trail-rated crown. You have the choice of a 4-cylinder or a V6. The standard engine is a turbocharged 2.3-liter inline-4 that produces 270 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque. Another option is a twin-turbo 2.7-liter V6 that generates 310 horsepower and 400 pounds-feet of torque. If you prefer less capability and the same look, you will appreciate the smaller Ford Bronco Sport. Rivian R1T. The Rivian R1T is the most promising alternative yet to the Tesla Cybertruck. It has appealing, fully modern styling without crossing the line into a comedy show. It is also going to be a fantastic ride with a startling 0 to 60 time of 3 seconds, 4-motor, all-wheel drive, and 3 feet weighting capability. This vehicle has also been tested across rough terrain recently, including competing in an off-road Rebelle rally in the US, and it made a cameo appearance in the 13,000-mile South American Long Way Up television series with Ewan McGregor. The truck launch edition should be available in June. It brings with it 300 miles of range and semi-autonomous drive capability thanks to 11 cameras, 5 radars, and 12 ultrasonic sensors. Rivian says it has tested the battery between 130 and minus 25 degrees as EVs have less performance in cold conditions. Its 14 inches of ground clearance and 11,000-pound towing capability will undoubtedly catch the attention of some pickup fans. 2021 Chrysler Pacifica all-wheel drive. For 2021, Chrysler has added another SUV to its lineup. The brand's last SUV was the unpopular Aspen, which briefly featured around 2007. And so, after a long hiatus, the Pacifica makes its debut in the Chrysler range. It is a 3-row, high-riding, all-wheel drive drive equipped family vehicle. For 2021, a new all-wheel drive system becomes available, intended to make the updated Pacifica more competitive against today's range of the three-row SUVs. These types of vehicles have taken over the American family hauler market. Despite minivan's superior packaging and flexibility, the all-wheel drive equipped Pacifica could be an ideal combination for drivers who seek SUV capability but recognize the fact that minivans remain the ultimate family vehicle. Its power source is a carryover 3.6-liter V6 that produces 287 horsepower and 262 pounds-feet of torque with a 9-speed automatic transmission. The all-wheel drive system has an 8.3-second 0 to 60 mile per hour time. That is not surprising considering it's 347 pounds heavier thanks in part to that all-wheel drive system. 2021 Genesis GV80. The new luxury car maker Genesis has proven that it is quite capable of challenging European and Japanese luxury brands. It is now entering the premium SUV game with the 2021 GV80. The GV80 compares with takes on the Mercedes-Benz GLE, Class, and BMW X5. Genesis' first SUV is powered by a standard turbocharged 4-cylinder or a twin-turbo 3.5-liter V6 engine. The rear-wheel drive will be standard and all-wheel drives will be optional. The new SUV delivers both agile handling and a serene ride. CaravanDriver.com placed it on its top 10 list. Since all the GV80s come with a host of features that include a 14.5-inch touchscreen, heated front seats, and a power liftgate, even the entry-level models are luxurious. Still, some may crave the extra power provided by the twin-turbo 3.5-liter V6 that costs about $10,000 more than the standard 4-cylinder. It is, however, probably worth the money because it comes standard with all-wheel drive and helps make acceleration effortless. While additional configurations push the price of the GV80 over $71,000, it is still a bargain when compared with luxury rivals that have similar options. 2022 Volkswagen Golf R. The redesigned Golf R promises greater performance than before. It has a beefed-up engine, larger brakes, and a torque vectoring all-wheel drive system. It also benefits from the new Golf's tech and interior upgrades. Volkswagen's tried-and-true turbocharged 2-liter 4-cylinder remains the Golf R's preferred power plant. It produces 315 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque. That is an improvement over the previous Golf R of 27 horsepower and 30 pounds-foot of torque. It promises to be considerably more powerful than the 2022 Golf GTI, which is slated to reach 242 horsepower and 273 pounds-feet of torque. Volkswagen claims the Golf R will accelerate from 0 to 60 in 4.7 seconds. That is 0.2 seconds quicker than VW's estimates for the outgoing model. Experts believe in actual test results, it might be even quicker. A 4.7-second sprint time was recorded in the previous Golf R. Braking performance should also improve since the drilled front brake rotors are larger by a 0.7-inch diameter. Both a 6-speed manual transmission and a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic will be available. 2021 Ram Dakota. At this point, there are opposing reports about this new truck, so there is the possibility that this truck will have an unusual design. This might be true since the Tesla Cybertruck may have created a market for unusual things. When it comes to the powertrain, it will most probably have the familiar 3.6-liter V6 with 285 horsepower and 260 pound-feet of torque. The engine already powers Gladiator and Wrangler and may be a perfect fit for this truck. A 2-liter Turbo 4 may be the alternative. The new engine is fuel efficient and delivers plenty of torque, which of course is important in pickup trucks. This engine delivers about 270 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque. Some reports suggest there is a 2021 Ram Dakota diesel too. A diesel version would be highly desirable by the market. This is especially important if we consider that Chevy Colorado already has such a version and other companies are working on it. Of course, in this class, it might be a 3-liter V6, which delivers a pretty impressive 260 horsepower output and 280 pound-feet of torque. 2021 Audi Q4 e-tron. Apparently, Audi is preparing the Q4 e-tron compact crossover for the luxury EV market when it is expected to launch in early 2021. This will be the first Audi to use Volkswagen's MEB modular electric vehicle platform. The Q4 e-tron is expected to compete against other small luxury electric SUVs such as the Tesla Model Y and the Volvo XC40 Recharge when it goes on sale in 2021. However, it is difficult to imagine anyone can compete with Tesla in the EV market at present. This vehicle will offer an 82-kilowatt battery with a range of up to 280 miles and will seat 4. A fastback Q4 e-tron Sportback model is also expected to be available. It was previewed as a concept car in July 2020. Audi's fourth fully electric vehicle goes on sale in mid-2021. Characteristically crisp styling should be accompanied by equally responsive handling. Thanks to an adaptive suspension, an 82-kilowatt battery will push the car to 60 miles per hour in a respectable 6.3 seconds as it generates 302 horsepower. There are other notable cars that we feel should be mentioned for 2021. These include the 2022 GMC Hummer EV SUT, the 2021 Hyundai Santa Cruz, the 2021 Mazda CX-30 Turbo, the 2022 Subaru BRZ, and the Tesla Roadster, which has unfortunately been delayed until next year. Electric vehicles are entering the market en masse. Since Tesla has a massive advantage in this area, it takes one excellent vehicle to change the market. We see that most people still prefer the larger vehicles, and some diehards still prefer the smell and sounds of fossil fuel-powered vehicles. So, there you have the best vehicles expected for 2021. We hope you enjoyed watching the video as much as I have enjoyed presenting it. See you next time.